just talk hypothetical here. Let's just say that you buy a duplex. Okay, you're going to go out and you're going to buy a duplex and call it a day. You're never going to buy anything else. You just know that 30 years from now, when this duplex is paid off, you're going to have some rental income coming in that's going to help support your retirement, which is going to make you live more comfortably because the house you live in is also going to be paid off free and clear, and now you don't necessarily have to go to work. So let's just say that you buy a duplex, and each side rents for about $1,600, and it could rent for more, just depending on what side, what part of town you're in. But for the sake of this example, because the average rents are about $1,600 to $1,800, we're going to use the lower number just for an example. So 30 years, if it takes you 30 years, you might do it quicker, you might do it in 15 years. But when that duplex is free and clear, you're going to have $3,200 generated of cash flow every month. Now again, this is a really basic example. If you're going to hire a property manager, sure, you're going to have to pay them. If there's if there's a leaky roof, yeah, you're going to have some deferred maintenance, and of course you've got taxes. And so this is just a cut and dry, very basic example. There could be a lot more expenses depending on a good month, a bad month of leaky faucets, broken windows, leaky roofs, all that good stuff. But for the most part, if you've got a duplex free and clear at $1,600, it's going to generate about $3,200 a month in cash flow. Now, I did a small little survey amongst my SOI, my sphere of influence, people that I know, on what the average basic monthly expense was for their family. And it was anywhere from $4,000 to $6,000. By the time they paid their mortgage payments, their car payments, put food on the table, and other necessities that you would have each month, depending on the family, they were spending as little as $4,000 to as much as $6,000 on average. Sure, there were some that were spending way more. They have a more lavish lifestyle, but on average, $4,000 to $6,000. Now think about for a second where you are. Where are you on that chain of monthly expense? Let's just say that it's about $5,000 for the sake of this example. Well, now if you bought a triplex, or 3 houses, however you want to work it out, but now you have a triplex, and they're all generating $1,600 per unit. Okay, 30 years from now, or 15 years, however quickly you pay it off, and again, these are numbers today, so likelihood these rent numbers are going to be higher 15, 30 years from now, but when it's all paid off, at $1,600 a month, you're going to have $4,800 of rental cash flow. Now, for most of the people that I did my little survey on my SOI, that would retire them. They're now considered financially free. Financial freedom is when your monthly income supersedes your expenses. So if you didn't go to work and you stayed in bed the entire month, the money that comes in from your investments is larger than your expenses that goes out every month. But let's take this one step further and say you bought a fourplex, because that's my favorite residential investment that you can buy. With a fourplex now, at $1,600 per unit, you're now making $6,400 a month with this property free and clear. So if you can get a fourplex over time paid off by your tenants, then when it's time to retire, that fourplex will generate $6,400 a month. And if that's all you bought, you're not going to go out there, you don't love real estate, you're not going to go out there and make this a living, you don't care to go out there and build a huge portfolio, but you bought one fourplex for the rest of your life, and that's all you bought, and when that thing is free and clear, your retirement is going to be that much more comfortable, your wealth is going to be higher than just having a savings account a retirement savings account that you're going to live off of, because now this asset's appreciating at the same time generating income.